Going on? So today we're going to be doing a strut replacement, brakes, rotors, and that's it. So to get started, you're going to get this ABS line right here. You just pinch this, pull it up. I've already disconnected that. Next step, take all these little clips off, and then once I get through that, I'll cut you back on. Alright, now that I got this ABS sensor line out of the way, our next step is to take this whole brake caliper off, and you do that by, there's two 21mm bolts in the back right here, and then one down at the bottom. So after I get those off, I'll cut you back on. So you may run into this problem when you're trying to take this caliper off. What you'll have to do is take these two 13mm bolts, loosen them up, loosen one side so you can get the caliper off, and then you can take these brake pads out, flip it back over, tighten it back up, and just take the whole assembly off. Since we're going to be replacing these brake pads, we're going to do that anyways. When we get done with that, I'll cut you back on. Alright, so in the last clip, you see me taking the brakes off, and then I ran into two issues. And the first issue was this sway bar end link was so stripped out from the previous owner. I guess they tried to do this. It was loose, so when I got to it, I was like, what the hell? So I ended up having to cut that off. There it is. And the second issue was I couldn't get this wheel hub off because it's so rusted in there. Now, for me, I have to get this truck back up on the road and moving. So what I'll probably do is I'll go to my local auto salvage place, and I can probably barter with them and get 2 knuckles for, I don't know, maybe $50, and I'll just order me a set of new wheel hubs, and I'll just replace everything at the same time: brakes, rotors, wheel hubs, ball joints, everything except the struts. So to continue this video, what you would normally do is you would take these 4 15mm bolts out, and then your wheel hub would just slide out. And you know, if it's all original, this truck has 200,000 miles, so you might run into this issue where you have to get them pressed out. And if you're gonna have to press one out, you're gonna have to press both out. So it's best to just take the other side off too. And but anyways, if you're gonna do a strut replacement on 2-wheel drive, what you're gonna need is a 21mm wrench and socket, or you could put a vice grip on this side and just hit it with an impact. It's 21mm, and then up here you got 3 15mm nuts. You take those out and the whole thing just slides out. Usually what I do first is I'll take these sway bar end links off, or at least the top one, and I'll move it out of the way, and then I'll take this bottom ball joint loose, and I'll put the jack underneath the bottom control arm, and I'll jack it up and I'll pull it out. And you do that by just pushing down, clear it from the bottom ball joint, and yeah, and then you can take the strut off from the bottom and then just loosen the top 3 nuts, and it'll slide right out. That's the easiest way. On my other one, this job took, I don't know, It was so much easier. Nothing was rusted like this. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna have to do. Is I'm gonna have to just get new knuckles and replace everything all at once, because I can't leave the truck down. It's not a daily driver, but I drive it quite a bit, and I got another track coming up. It's one of the last events at the end of this year, so I want to make it, and it's actually tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the new sway bar end links, put this back together, and just send it. But yeah, my plan for this truck is to just replace all the wheel hubs and stuff. Wheel hubs, the ball joints, do the tie rod ends. They're not bad, but this is all original. So it's even got the original caster and camber plates that came with the truck. So I know it's never been aligned, it's never been touched. Other than that sway bar end link. Looks like someone tried to and messed it up and just left it for me. How convenient, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, and just if you like these kind of videos, just like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to make more driving videos once I get everything situated. I had to replace these struts because they're pretty much killing the tires. The old ones were so wore. When I measured the other side, I actually gained 1.5 inches in the front, and like I said, it's LS swap, so yeah, there's a little bit of, well, I guess it'd be about the same as the inline 4. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, and all you have to do to get all this stuff back is just put everything back in the order you took it off. It's pretty simple. And to get the rotors off, you would just take these 17 mil bolts, and it might be easier for you to take these loose if you don't have an impact. Just take these loose, before you take all this stuff off, so that way you're not fighting with it. Like I said, you can see they're pretty rusty, so if you plan ahead, you just pull the tire off and spray it down with a PB blaster or something, some kind of penetrating oil, transmission fluid, whatever, and that'll really help. But like I said, I'm gonna end this video. Gotta go pick up sway bar end links, put this back together, and I'll take it for a drive. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.